Swept me off my feet, and now the special love is just